Let's talk trash. Did you know an estimated 500 billion plastic bags are consumed worldwide each year, many of which ending up in landfills and never decompose? Hi judges, my name is Katie Neal from the Powell County chapter. My project is a crocheted ear saver made out of repurposed plastic bags, water bottle caps, and old t-shirts. The reason I chose to repurpose plastic bags is because they are nearly impossible to recycle. In fact, it costs $4,000 to recycle 1 ton of plastic bags that can then only be sold for $32. That is a big loss. Instead, we need to come up with innovative ways to give new purpose to things that would otherwise end up in landfills. When COVID-19's mask regulations hit our little town, I began to notice the effects of wearing a mask right away. My mom started to complain about the itchy red marks behind her ears that the straps caused. I knew there had to be a solution, so I began brainstorming and creating a sketch. We had just taken a trip to the grocery store the day before, which gave me many plastic bags to experiment with. Crocheting had become a new hobby of mine and helped me to develop my idea. Once my design was all figured out, I began tying strips of plastic bags together to make one long strip of plastic yarn. Next, to begin crocheting, I chain stitched 25 times, which gave me a good idea of about how long the ear saver would be. Then, building off the main chain, I used a crochet stitch called a half double in each of the chain stitches. After going around the entire chain once, I switched to a single crochet and went around one last time before tying it off and tucking it inside a neighboring stitch. I had my base, but I needed a way to create functioning buttons for the mask to attach to. I decided to create buttons out of water bottle caps. To make them, I clamped down all sides of the cap using a pair of pliers to construct a smoother edge. Every button needs buttonholes, right? So I used a screw to poke 2 holes through the top of the caps. I painted the tops and let them dry before threading a strip of plastic through the hole and into the main crocheted piece. Once I knew the buttons were secured, I used fabric glue to adhere a piece of old t-shirt material to the back of the ear saver. This lining not only covers up the knots made from the buttonholes, but also makes it a little bit more comfortable for the wearer. The finished product is a useful item that saves the landfill from more plastic. This item is a necessity to all-day mask wearers. The total time that it takes to create one ear saver is about 2.5 hours. Since I made 3 ear savers, the total time I spent on creating my products was 7.5 hours, spread over the span of 6 days. For $5 worth of starter materials such as fabric glue and paint, you can make multiple ear savers. As for my marketing plan, my set price for one ear saver is $4.99. This means if I sell all 3 ear savers, I stand to make a profit of about $10. I will promote my product through social media such as Facebook and Instagram, taking into account the fact that many people are now relying on the internet for information. My product will also benefit my community. I will sell it locally at events like the Powell County Corn Festival, the Artisan Festival at the Red River Gorge, and the local fair. My target market includes anyone who has to wear a face mask for long periods of time, and I plan on focusing my promotion towards them. If I can get more members of FCCLA to help me make them, this could be a profitable fundraiser for our club and good for the planet as well. Reusing plastic feels fantastic.